I'm going to show you my method for changing Kart tires. Everyone's going to have their own method. This is just what works for me. Feel free to check out the Stahl Racing vlog. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun making it. Anyways, back to the tires. Hopefully this video helps you. First step is bleed all the air out of the tires. If you have bead locks, make sure you remove them at this point. Step 2 is where you're going to break the bead. Most bead breakers are going to have multiple settings. So like for example, a rear tire is going to be higher up than a front tire. So just make sure you choose the appropriate setting. Right now I've got it for the rear. Set it in there, push it down, and do that to both sides. Go ahead and change it up. Same for the front. Next step is taking the tire off the rim. I start with the valve stem up, push down. With my left hand, I grab the rim while holding this part of the tire and I roll it over. So I roll it over as much as I can. What you can see here is it starts to create a gap. Take your right hand, pull the tire up while pushing down with your right thumb on the rim. And you can see it makes that gap a little more clear. Okay, now I pull up with my right hand while pushing down with my left. All right, for the other side, I'm going to push down on the rim, giving me that gap. Once I have that gap with my left hand, I'm pushing down, and my right hand will spin the rim towards my left leg, and it'll pop out of there. Okay, to put the tire back on, I put the valve stem facing down. I put the tire onto the rim there about halfway and at about a 45-degree angle. I hold it stationary with my left hand, and with my right hand I push it around. It'll slide on. Now the top, I do something very similar. Hold it steady with my left hand, find the right angle. Okay. Now I'll push it around with my right. And on the top, it's a little bit harder, so I get both hands involved. I'm going to push around with the left as well. Now moving on to a rear tire. I start with the valve stem up, push down on the tire with my left hand, holding this part of the tire, the back part. I roll it over as much as I can. Okay, you can already see that gap forming. If you don't get that gap, reset and re-roll it until you can find that gap. Then with my right hand, push down with my thumb, pull up with my fingers. Again, push down with my right hand on the rim, creates that gap. My left hand, I'm going to push down on the tire, and my right hand will rotate and pull the rim out. To put it back on, valve stem's going to go down. You're going to find, it may be hard to see in there, but you're going to put the tire at about a 45-degree angle on the rim with the left hand. Hold it firm, push it around with the right. Same thing up top. Hold it with the left until you can get it started, and then get the left hand working as well. Alright, so now you've changed the tire, you're ready to bead the tire. One thing we found that helps in the beading process is something to lubricate the tire and rim to help keep anything from sticking. So we use water and soap in this little spray bottle. Going to hit both sides with the soap and water mixture. Now we're going to put air into it until the tire beads. You can tell when the tire beads most of the time by an audible pop. Sometimes it's actually really quiet and you just have to, you'll see it beaded. Most of the time it'll give you a good pop. Once you get the tire beaded, be sure to take the air out of it. I take it down below 10 psi. And again, you're just going to want to make sure both sides bead. You can see on this one, both sides did in fact bead. I hope this video helped you out in taking some of the mystery out of flipping or changing go-kart tires. Feel free to check out our vlogs, and thanks for watching.